Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about expectations. I think a lot of the lack of consistency and stability that I've been seeing in my life, in my day-to-day, is actually because of the expectations that I'm having on myself and the expectations that I feel like are being put on me. So whenever I've made a decision to do something, like I'll give an example, my first retreat ever, first time doing this, yoga and self-development is coming up in a month. It's in Colombia. And I started planning this like a few months ago. And it was very scary to like start out and take the risk and like invest my money into it and everything. But I had the momentum going. So it was like, okay, momentum is there. Beautiful. It's going through the fear, through the doubt. I'm going. And then I feel like as time went on, I built expectations for how many people I wanted to be at the retreat. And I was going to deem my retreat successful based on certain metrics, which at the end of the day, like you need to hit a certain amount of money to make it even viable. And, you know, there are those like objective metrics of success, of course, but my issue is that I was putting my worth into those metrics, right? So those were the expectations that I was setting onto myself. And then I also felt, and this is kind of a lesson that I learned, you know, I shared that I was having a retreat with my friends, with my parents and everything. And I loved that people were spreading the word. And that also meant that the pressure was on, like people were looking to me and they were constantly asking me how it was going, the first question was always, how many people? So that just further reinforces that idea of like, the people matter, right? And I had 3 people, 1 person had to go, I have 2 people, and it took me a really long time. I've kind of moved past it and decided to just make the best experience that I can for those 2 people. And I've also understood that maybe that is what my nervous system can hold. I'm still a month out, so you never know what could happen. But the point that I want to make here is that those external expectations, even though they were unsaid, they caused disappointment in myself and they caused me to get stuck too. And it's one of those things where you can't control what people think or what people's perception is. Like, for example, I was happy that my parents felt proud that they were spreading the word to their friends and everything. But at the same time, it was like too many opinions. I don't really know how to describe it, but there really is such a beauty in like putting blinders up to the noise and the distraction. And I think I'm still learning that in between of sharing my process and sharing what's happening. Because at the end of the day, like I know that there's beauty in sharing and also that kind of narrative of don't tell people your plans until you've done them. But it's hard to do because I'm trying to promote the retreat. Anyway, there is an in-between there that I am trying to kind of go by, and it's not been easy, but yeah, I kind of learned that what was killing my momentum was expectations. Those expectations caused me to feel feelings of shame, disappointment, and just stuck. Like I literally avoided it so much. I stopped marketing it and I stopped working on it. Now I'm a month out, so I'm feeling that pressure and I'm feeling a lot better about it. But yeah, it was shitty. Like I'm not gonna lie, I really was not having a great time with it. And this was my baby. This was my like project that I was supposed to feel proud of, and I wasn't. So yes, I wanted to kind of speak on that. And I'll encourage you to think of what expectations you're placing on not even like projects that you have going on, but even relationships. You know, a lot of the time we think that we're holding people to a standard. This can be either in romantic relationships or in friendships or even in familiar friendships. you can think that you're holding someone to a standard, but you're really expecting things of them. And that's something that I've been reflecting on a lot. And to me, there is a difference. The expectation puts conditions on the relationship. It doesn't allow for the other person to kind of be who they are and mess up in the ways that they do. And I'm talking more interpersonal relations now, but you can apply this also to your projects and everything. It doesn't allow the project, in that case, to kind of flow and be what it needs to be and teach you what it needs to teach you, because you're pressing so hard on the expectations, what you think it should be. At the end of the day, it all comes down to like you wanting to control an outcome, you wanting to control something. So the best way that I'm going to move forward trying to control the expectations is to try to find success and try to find that gratitude and appreciate the person for who they are, how they're growing, what they are bringing to me, and the project for what it is bringing to me, instead of having these expectations. And the way that I'll manage my standards is more about how I'm showing up in that relationship or in my projects. My standards are going to be that I show up consistently, that I show up truthfully and honestly, that I don't avoid my projects and the hard things. Same thing with my relationships, that I don't avoid the hard communication, and I really hold myself accountable for the part of the dynamic that I bring into the relationship. So anyway, that's kind of the talk I wanted to have today on consistency and stability. And I truly think this year I'm gonna see a shift in that. And I'm really excited for it. I will be doing a little meditation after this, little guided meditation to kind of release expectations and allow for this energy to start to come in. So if you've been struggling with something like that, we can meditate on it together. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Maybe if you feel inclined to, you can leave a comment down below. Let me know something that you've been struggling to stay consistent with, or maybe that you've noticed that expectations have kind of clouded what really matters to you in terms of interpersonal relationships, projects, or it can be your health. It can be literally anything. I think it's very all-encompassing and applicable to different parts of your life. So let me know, and thank you all for watching. Bye.